For this trick we need shuffle deck of playing cards, and once the deck is shuffled, we will ask the spectator to divide it into few piles. The total number of piles depends on spectator, but they should be approximately in the same size. So let's say spectator would divide the cards like this, and let me remind that the deck was shuffled on the beginning and that it was the spectator who freely divided the cards like this, so we ended up with 8 cards on the top of each pile. We will now ask the spectator to take the top card of each pile, and we will also ask him to look at the cards and to remember the card with highest value. So in this case, spectator would look at the cards and he would see that the highest card is King of Spades. If there would be 2 kings, he would have a free selection which to choose. He would select one of them, but in this case there is only 1 king, the King of Spades, so he will remember this card. He can now hide the cards and we will not need this deck anymore. You have seen that there is another deck of cards on the table from the beginning. This deck contains prediction. We will open it and we will slowly spread it like this, and we can see that there is 1 card that is turned over. We know, because of this video, that the card that was selected by the spectator was King of Spades, and the predicted card that is turned over in this deck is King of Spades, the card that was selected by spectator. So this was the trick. Now for the explanation, I like to do this trick with 4 kings. It means that 4 kings must be the highest cards in the deck. I therefore removed 4 aces from the deck on the beginning. If you want, you can do this trick with aces as well, that's up to you and up to your spectators what they are used to know, because in most cases aces are considered to be highest cards in the deck, but sometimes they are considered to be lowest cards, so it depends on you. I also removed 2 jokers, I don't think we need them for this trick. So 4 kings, and as you probably guessed, this trick is based on very clever force, so we will force 1 king, in my case King of Spades, to spectator, and this king must be on the top of the deck. In presentation I had this king on the bottom like this, and I just shuffled the deck in a way that I controlled these 4 kings back to top. It means that those cards are the last ones I shuffle, and we have now the 4 kings on top, on the place where they should be. Now we will take the duplicate card from the card we want to force, and we will prepare the prediction. You can either do it as me in presentation, or you can, for example, write it on a piece of paper, and that's it. That's the entire preparation. Once the setup is ready, we can shuffle the deck in any way that will not disturb the order of cards we have on top, and then we will ask the spectator to divide the deck into several piles. Let's say in this case he would create 4 piles, and now we will remind him that the deck was shuffled on the beginning and that he created these piles freely on his own, and we ended up with 4 completely random cards on top of each pile. We will now ask him to take the top cards and to remember the card with highest value, and it will be always the card before. In this case it is King of Spades. We will also tell him that if there are 2 or more same cards with the highest value, that he can choose any of them. This will make the selection even more free, but this situation will actually never happen. This king will be always the only one, and he will remember it. So he will remember the King of Spades, and we can actually discard this deck. We will not need it anymore, and now for you everything is done. You have to just reveal your prediction in any way. So for example, you can show him that there is only one card turned over in another deck, and that is the card he remembers, King of Spades. So this was the trick. I hope you liked it. If yes, please give thumbs up. Thank you for attention. See you next time.